Hey, what's up, everybody? Shinwar here with Geek-N-OUT, bringing you the latest and greatest in comics, games, toys, and tech. And it is Sunday, July 29th, and this is my first official movie review that I'm doing for my channel. I'm known for the comics and games and the geek stuff, but I always wanted to venture into doing movie reviews, and my first one is going to be Mission Impossible Fallout. I saw it yesterday in IMAX. And once again, Tom Cruise delivers the goods. He delivers with a action-packed, non-stop, stunt-heavy, crazy. Like he does his own stunts. And obviously, Tom Cruise is not in his Top Gun days. So I think there was one scene when he jumped across this platform, I get onto another building, and this was all over the news. He hurt his leg. He broke his ankle, I think. Yeah, I think he broke his ankle, and they kept it in there. Warning, this will be light spoilers. But yeah, they kept the scene in, and then like the next scene, you see him running full speed. So obviously those were the shoots after. But before we get into all that, returning cast, you have obviously Tom Cruise, you have Vin Rames, Simon Pegg as Benji, Rebecca Ferguson as Elsa from Rogue Nation, Alec Baldwin, Sean Harris. I forgot his name. He was the villain in the last one. And Angela Bassett, she's part of the CIA, and newcomers Henry Cavill, aka Superman. But yeah, I'm into the Mission Impossible universe series. I came in really at Ghost Protocol, and then I went back and saw the first three. And so, with those movies, each movie, Tom Cruise really tries to outdo himself on the last one. And I mean, just if you follow the story, like this is a man, obviously disavowed by his own government, by the agency, the IMF agency or whatever. And this is really a fallout from Rogue Nation. I hope one day with the Mission Impossible movies, they bring all his like team members in all together. Like obviously Vin Rames was there since the first one, and Simon Pegg, but like, what's her name? I can't think of her name right now. She was in Ghost Protocol. Oh, somebody's calling me. Oh, they have to wait. Oh my gosh, what was her name? Homeboy's ex-wife, Paula Patton. Yes, Paula Patton. And then Jeremy Renner. It'd be great if they all come up. Hopefully, maybe for the last one, the very last Mission Impossible, whenever that is. He assembles his team. But anyway, it was good. It was really good, action packed. The one thing about this, and once again, spoilers. There's a little throwback with his previous marriage, and his wife / ex-wife shows up, and I was just like, I thought we moved past it, but for the story narrative, it worked, and what the villain, one of the villains, was trying to do. Henry Cavill did a good job. He's definitely going to be a much big actor down the line. That mustache though, oh my gosh, it's cracking me up. And obviously, the fallout, no pun intended, in Justice League where they digitally removed it, but it worked. It worked. He played an ally / bad guy, and it worked for him. I think with the Mission Impossible series, it always had that mix of action, over the top realistic action, and the spy aspect. And that's one thing with the James Bond series that kind of, I was never really into the James Bond series. It was always like, I don't know, to me it was like slow. Like it was slow. And then Mission Impossible was the exact opposite. And with the spy elements, it always worked. But I saw it in IMAX, so you know the screen is like super huge. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I'm trying to think of some of the couple scenes that happened. Oh, the bathroom scene. Oh, well orchestrated, choreographed. It was great. You know, and with Tom Cruise and his age, like he's 20 again. This guy's he's all over the place doing it. Obviously, you know, he had some injuries, but he's out there doing it. Those stunts, that's him. He's like Jackie Chan. Um, you know, even with the skydive scene, and I saw on YouTube earlier, like even with that scene, was like I thought it was CGI. I'm gonna be honest, and it wasn't. They really jumped out of a plane. Camera guy jumped with him, and you know Tom Cruise skydives, and I've been skydiving before, and when I saw that, I was just like, oh wow, yeah. I mean there were some things that were CGI in there for the story, but they really did jump out of an airplane to film the scene. So I thought that was dope. A couple car chases. Obviously, he's on a motorcycle, you know, with no helmet. Like, what? This guy is driving around with no helmet, high speed. And there's actually a scene in the trailer where he falls off. And I was like, yo, this guy is out of control. I think for me, like when I watch those type of movies, I like to see the good guy really take a beating and still able to persevere and press through. And Tom Cruise delivers. I enjoy the, you know, Rogue Nation and Ghost Protocol. You know, I really enjoyed that movie, and just to see him really step it up here. But you know, let's talk about the supporting cast here. You know, you got Vin Rames as Luther, the techie, the hacker. Benji now is a Phil Phil agent, hilarious. Simon Pegg is hilarious. I remember when I first saw him in Shaun of the Dead, I was like, this guy's hilarious. But yeah, you know, they support him, you know, along with Alec Baldwin, who I believe now is the leader of the IMF moving into this. And that's right, you know, Sean Harris was Solomon Lane, the villain from the last one. So I thought that was kind of cool that they transitioned him over into this, but he still wasn't like the overall villain. And I like that whole there's that one bad guy, the one villain that could really stick it to the protagonist. You know, when you have an antagonist really gets under the skin just by mentioning his name to the protagonist, and like he's like, you know, I don't want to hear about that guy, you know, whatever. He's coming with me and all that. I thought that was really good. And, you know, Sean Harris really plays off of Tom Cruise with that. Elsa comes back. At first I didn't recognize her. I was like, wait a minute. And then I was like, oh yeah, I did see Rogue Nation. So yeah, she's back from that. And it continues the story from that. So it's almost like a part 2 to Rogue Nation. And then you got Angela Bassett as Erica Sloan, you know, director, CIA. So, you know, yeah, you know, everybody played a part. I do want to see the universe really open up more. I think I don't know if the series has gone to Japan yet. I'm not sure. Like, you know, we'll see them in just, you know, all over the world. But yeah, you know, it's not gonna be a long video. Just I really enjoyed it. I saw Skyscraper last weekend. I love The Rock. I like The Rock. But Skyscraper, it was okay. It was just too outlandish. Some scenes, let me say that, some scenes were just too outlandish, and I was like, come on, get out of here, you know. But then I see like Mission Impossible, and I'm like, come on, let's go. Like, you know, it was more believable. It's crazy, it's believable. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see where they go with the series. What's next? Probably not for a few years. But yeah, that's really it. I saw Ant-Man and Wasp. That was good. I always enjoy the Marvel movies. It was good. But yeah, that's it. That's it. Make sure you guys rate, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you want me to do more of these reviews. You know, I want, you know, the movie's still new, so I don't want to like go into full spoilers and talk about everything. I'm just, you know, just bigging up the movie and just a couple elements that I wanted to pull from out of there. But let me know what you guys think, and rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Have a blessed week, guys. Peace.